another Pro Tips video. We are continuing our exploration of Windows Pro Tips, and we are specifically looking at upkeep in this episode. So what do I mean by upkeep? I am referring to keeping your computer as quick as possibly can be. There's an interesting phenomenon. When you buy a brand new computer, you purchase the latest, greatest, strongest processor and the most memory, but you get your machine and it's slow. And this is due to bundleware or bloatware. So manufacturers include toolbars and enhancement applications and antivirus, and all of this makes your computer slow. I've worked on many brands of computers, and when you buy a brand new computer, you are shocked, and this happens with all of them. My suggestion would be when you have a fresh computer, put fresh Windows. A clean copy of Windows with no bloatware or adware will make a world of difference. This video pertains to keeping your computer fit and strong, free of malware, and functioning perfectly. A lot of times we install applications, and in the installation menus there is hidden adware or bloatware, and you click next, 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 and okay. And in the meantime, there was 2 additional softwares installed. This video goes about finding those, identifying them, and removing them, and keeping your computer fit and fresh. Let me switch to my Zoom view. How you get to your task manager is you right click your taskbar and you select task manager. Alright, so here we go. If your task manager view looks like this, then you just need to click on more details and it will open up in the larger view. Now, what is important in Task Manager? Well, firstly, it gives you an overview of your performance as it is at this point. You can see what's chowing the CPU and memory and your GPU if you have one. You can look at your performance tab and you can see, okay, there's my cores. For the layman, this just looks nice, but yeah, you can have a look and you can see all the different various parts of it. New Windows feature is app history, which is also quite nice. You can see what your applications are doing and if there's anything going on in the background that might be disruptive. Startup, this is an important one, lists all the applications that will start when Windows starts, and you can check the status, you can sort them according to status. Now, most of these can be disabled without any implication on your operating experience. As you can see, I've got a lot of them disabled, and you can easily disable anything by right-clicking and disable. Right, so right off the bat, if you have a slow computer, disable all of the items in this list here. It won't cause any problems on your computer. You might just have to run an application manually where it would have started up automatically. Alright, my favorite view in Task Manager is the details view. Alright, when you just open up when you start using Task Manager for the first time, this column here, command line, won't be present. You have to add it by going right-clicking the column heading, select columns, and then select command line. There it is. Why this is an important view is it allows you to see the actual path of the process. So if anything is a spyware or adware or anything malicious, you should be able to pick this up through looking at the command line. For instance, svc host is a Windows subcomponent. meaning it should run from the Windows System 32 folder, right? If you see anything that's not running from the right location, you should investigate, especially if it draws a lot of resources. So let's say this here, no, let's choose any one of them. You can actually, if you find something that is peculiar, you can browse to that location and try and figure out what this application is. You can even Google it and see if it gives you an answer. For example, TinyTask. I know what TinyTask is, but I mean, this for any other person on their computer, this should be suspect. You can right-click it. You can end the task. You can see what happens. You can browse the directory. You can Google the process name. For this instance, it would be tinytask.exe, and that should give you a couple of answers. If you see any applications running here, you can, and you don't use them, and they're unnecessary and extra on your machine, if you do not even carry knowledge of them, go to your programs and features and uninstall it. The quickest way, and the way that I love to get there, is through a normal file explorer. You can click the arrow there, and then you click Control Panel. And there we go. Here you can change your view to small icons, and then you've got your normal view. So now we want programs and features. And from here, you can uninstall anything that you do not want on your machine that you might need not to be there. And that's just by selecting it and selecting uninstall. Yes. And there you go. Do this with a new computer if it's brand new out of the box. Uninstall all the unnecessary stuff. I promise you, you can believe me, it's going to make a huge difference. Coming up in another episode, we are quickly going to discuss some further maintenance to do on a computer when it gets slow. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.